They own homes worth $50 million. They own cars worth $3 million, and they live a $1 billion super rich lifestyle. This is the top 50 filthy rich billionaires under 45 in 2020. Number 50, Kylie Jenner. The youngest billionaire on our 2020 billionaire list, Kylie Jenner is a self-made billionaire who started selling lip kits for just $29 in 2015. The sales soon built up, and today, at just 21 years old, she is worth around $1 billion. Having gained 177 million social media followers, she owns some of the most impressive real estate, including a $6 million home in the hidden hills of California and a Calabasas property now sold for another $6 million. She has a distribution deal with beauty retail company Ultra and managed to shift over $55 million worth of products in just 1 week. Number 49, Alexandra Andressen. Inheriting 42% of investment company Third, Alexandra Andressen is one part of a two-sister duo who is currently just 23 years old but became a billionaire at age 19. While her father Johan still runs and manages the company, it's thought the inheritance alone carries a net worth of around $1.4 billion. A passionate horse rider, she has won competitions and has modelled several times for equestrian clothing company Kingsland. Living a frugal lifestyle with only second-hand cars, she has been taught to manage her money well. Number 48, Evan Spiegel. One name everyone should recognise, but actually many do not. Evan Spiegel is the creator of the world-famous Snapchat, landing him a 2020 net worth of close to $3 billion. Evan is one of only 3 self-made billionaires in the world under the age of 30 and graduated from Stanford with a BS in product design in 2018. While he owns about 18% of the company, he still has control over the board, and along with co-founder Bobby Murphy, has donated nearly $65 million in Snapchat stock. He currently lives in a massive $2.15 million, 1,700 square foot ocean view Los Angeles cottage with supermodel wife Miranda Kerr, truly billionaire living at its best. Number 47, Gustav Magnar Witzo. With a massive $3 billion net worth and owning half of the world's largest salmon producers, Gustav Magnar is a leading figure in Norway's fish farming scene. The 50% stake in the company, gifted to him by his father in 2013, has allowed him to refine the product and acquire higher margins. He was recently invested in several real estate and tech startups at the age of just 26 years old. Number 46, Katharina Andressen. The other half of the Andressen sisters, who inherited 42% of investment company Third, Katharina has the same net worth as her sister, $1.4 billion. She is an active investor of the Nordic Stock Exchange and has several private equity investments. Slightly older than her sister, at 24 years old, she is still one of the world's youngest billionaires and was sentenced to 18 days of imprisonment and a 13-month license suspension after getting caught drunk driving. Number 45, John Collinson. Co-founder and president of Stripe, this 29-year-old is currently worth $2.1 billion, while Stripe, a company similar to PayPal, is valued at $20.25 billion. He and his brother Patrick were on vacation in South America when the company processed its first payment. He was born and raised in Limerick, Ireland, and is friends with many influential people, including Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, while living in Ireland, San Francisco, California. Number 44, Ludwig Theodor Braun. With a 10% ownership of a medical device company, Ludwig Theodor Braun has a net worth of $1 billion at age of just 29. With 60,000 employees globally, B. Braun, as the company is known, makes products including infusion and injection solutions to surgical instruments. Beginning in 1839 as a small pharmacy that sold herbal remedies, it has turned into an $8 billion empire spanning the globe. Number 43, Anna KASPRZAK. Born 8th of December 1989, Anna is a Danish dressage rider who represented Denmark at 2 Summer Olympic Games and won multiple medals at various European Junior and Young Riders Championships. Along with her brother and mother, she owns Danish shoe manufacturer Ecco and is worth roughly $1.1 billion. Number 42, Jonathan KWOK. The son of the late Walter KWOK, founder of Empire Group Holdings, he and his brother Geoffrey took over the company after their father died. They also inherited one of 5 parts of a trust fund held by their grandmother, and Jonathan alone is estimated to be worth around $2.2 billion. Number 41, Patrick Collinson, CEO of world-famous payments processor Stripe. He has an estimated net worth of close to $2.1 billion. After the project he and his brother started in college took off. Stripe is a business that is now valued at $20.25 billion, and both he and his brother have become Silicon Valley superstars in their own right. He keeps his private life a secret on social media, so about the only information we can find is that he's engaged. Number 40, Bobby Murphy. Robert Cornelius Go Murphy, as he is formerly known, is an American internet entrepreneur and software engineer with a net worth of $3.1 billion. The co-founder and the CTO of Snapchat, he studied at Stanford University, where along with co-founders Evan Spiegel and Reggie Brown, they created the program we all use today. Thanks to a great stock resurgence boosting his bank balance, he purchased a Pacific Palisades mansion that covers 4,109 square feet and has 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. He also owns another 5 homes in the area, accumulating $37 million worth of prime real estate properties. Number 39, Saeed Gustarev. Russian entrepreneur and CEO of the oil holding Forta Invest JSC, he was born April 18, 1988 and holds a net worth of $1.3 billion at the age of just 31. He originally went to school in Ascot, UK and later attended studies at Harrow Independent Boarding School. He received a master's degree in archaeology and geology at the University of Plymouth and is the second son of one of the wealthiest entrepreneurs of Russia. In 2018, Forbes included him into 200 richest Russian businessmen, and the total net worth of his entire family is close to $6 billion. Number 38, Lucas Walton. The grandson of Walmart founder Sam Walton, this 33-year-old billionaire has a bank balance to the tune of $18.4 billion. When his father John Walton died in a 2005 plane crash, he inherited the entire fortune and received about 1/3 of his father's estate. Apart from Walmart, he owns stakes in the First Solar and Averest Bank, and he is also a committed philanthropist, donating at least $149 million to his family's namesake foundation. Number 37, Eva Maria Braun. Remember number 44, Ludwig Theodor Braun? Well, here is who owns the other 12% of the medical device company B. Braun. Thanks to this behemoth of a company, she too is worth over $1.2 billion. Number 36, Andrei KAZPRZAK. Joining Echo's supervisory board in 2017 after his father, DTS, stepped down as CEO, he and his sister, who we mentioned earlier, took over the reins. Selling in 90 countries for more than 2,200 Echo shops and online websites has made him a billionaire, and he has a net worth of $1.1 billion. Number 35, Christopher KWOK, the younger son of property mogul Raymond KWOK. He is a member of the Beijing Municipal Committee of the Chinese People's Political Conference. He served as an executive director at Shanghai Properties and was responsible for sales, project management, and the leasing of major projects. Currently worth $1.6 billion, he is about $800 million beneath his brother on the rich list. Number 34, Jihan Wu, co-founder and co-CEO of Chinese mining chip giant Bitmain Technologies. He is the first Bitmain-style CEO on our list, and he is just 33 years old with a fortune of $1.5 billion. Bitmain is China's largest cryptocurrency mining chip company, and it was founded in 2013 after Wu graduated from Peking University. During the mid-2018 Bitcoin crash, when Bitcoin plummeted, Bitmain's IPO was cancelled and the business is now much less profitable. Number 33, Geoffrey KWOK. Back with the KWOK brothers once again, and we can tell you that Geoffrey is richer than both his younger brothers, with a net worth of $2.7 billion at the age of 34. In late 2018, Geoffrey joined the board of directors at Shanghai Properties, managing its hotel and service departments in both Hong Kong and China. Number 32, Julio Mario Santo Domingo III. This professional disc jockey is also heir to one of the world's largest beer fortunes, with a net worth close to $2.1 billion at the age of just 34. Graduating from Boston University, and in 2016, Saab Miller was acquired for $100 billion, making his grandfather's stake worth a considerable amount. We are sure he is enjoying his DJ activities just as much as he enjoys spending all his money. Number 31. Ovidio Guzman Lopez. Feared and revered, Ovidio Guzman Lopez is the son of notorious drug lord El Chapo and has been accused of leading the powerful Sinaloa cartel and is just 28 years old. He is thought to have inherited a substantial amount of his father's fortunes after he was imprisoned in the USA. He was recently captured in Mexico, however police and members of the Mexican army were forced to release him after a large gun battle. Number 30. Robert Pera. Founder of Ubiquity Networks, a global communications technology company that went public in 2001, Pera has an estimated net worth of around $7 billion. He is also the owner of professional basketball team, the Memphis Grizzlies, and has studied at the University of California, San Diego, and later gained a position at Apple. He later left the company after bosses rejected his idea for advanced Wi-Fi components, and he later founded his own company. Number 29. Sean Parker. One famous name that is known by most, this Napster founder and the first president of social media networking website Facebook has an estimated net worth of $2.7 billion. He also co-founded Plaxo, Causes, Airtime.com and Brigade, and he owns a $55 million 9-bedroom Los Angeles mansion that is located in the exclusive Holmby Hills neighborhood. His crazy home sits on 2.25 acres of land, has a master suite covering the whole top floor and floor-to-ceiling windows throughout. He also owns a large home in New York City and owns a $100,000 top-of-the-range Tesla Model S, along with an Audi S5 which he keeps in San Francisco. He married in 2013 at a venue that cost $4.5 million and had all of his guests dressed in Tolkien-themed Lord of the Rings costumes. Number 28. Joe GEBBIA. American billionaire, designer and intranet entrepreneur Joe GEBBIA is just 38 years old but has an estimated net worth of around $4.2 billion. Co-founder and chief product officer of Airbnb, GEBBIA was listed in Businessweek's top 20 best young tech entrepreneurs in 2009. He was listed in the magazine's top 30 under 30 in 2010 and was named in Fortune magazine's 40 under 40 in 2013. He recently designed a range of adaptable home and office furniture, lives in San Francisco, California, and donated $300,000 to RISD to establish a $50,000 term scholarship and an endowed fund. Number 27. Brian Chesky. Aged 38 and with a bank balance of close to $3.8 billion, internet entrepreneur Brian Chesky co-founded the peer-to-peer service Airbnb. He is slightly less richer than his counterpart Joe GEBBIA and was born on August 29, 1981 in New York City. Chesky recently joined Warren Buffett and Bill Gates in the Giving Pledge, which is a select group of billionaires who have committed to giving the majority of their wealth away when they die. Chesky was also named an ambassador of global entrepreneurship by President Obama in 2015 and the Bay Area Executive of the Year by Business Times in 2018. Number 26. Ernest Garcia III. CEO and co-founder of Carvana, the online used car retailer and technology company, he has an estimated net worth of around $2 billion. The son of Ernest Garcia II, he received his bachelor's degree in management science and engineering from Stanford University in 2005. Garcia owns $600 million in Carvana shares and currently lives in Phoenix, Arizona. He was named Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year in the Mountain Desert region in 2016 and made Fortune's 40 under 40 list in 2017. Number 25. Lindsay Snyder. American billionaire businesswoman Lindsay Saville Snyder Ellingson has amassed a $3.6 billion fortune at just 37 years old. Currently the owner and heiress of the In-N-Out Burger Company, she is the only grandchild of Harry and Esther Snyder, who founded the company in 1948. In 2012, Snyder was the youngest American female billionaire and received her inheritance on her 35th birthday. She ranked number 93 on Maxim's annual Hot 100 list in 2013, and she is an avid drag racing fan and owns a 7-bedroom, 16-bathroom mansion with 16,600 square feet of interior space in Bradbury, California that she purchased in 2012. Number 24, Scott Duncan. American billionaire and heir to the Duncan family fortune, 36-year-old Scott Duncan has a massive net worth of $6.1 billion. Co-founder of Enterprise Products, he was born in 1983 and inherited $3.1 billion, along with each of his sisters inheriting the same share. Duncan became the first American billionaire to pay no estate tax since its enactment and is one of the richest young billionaires in the USA. Number 23, Dustin Moskovitz. Another founder of social media site Facebook, Dustin Moskovitz's net worth is considerably more than the others on this list so far, standing at $11.4 billion. In 2008, he left Facebook to co-found Asana with Justin Rosenstein. However, on the basis of his 2.34% share in Facebook, Forbes reported Moskovitz to be the youngest self-made billionaire in history in 2011. Also co-founder of the philanthropic organization Good Ventures, Moskovitz and his wife Carrie are the youngest couple to sign Bill Gates's and Warren Buffett's giving pledge. Number 22, Mark Zuckerberg, creator of Facebook and undoubtedly the richest young billionaire on our list. At just 35 years old, Mark Zuckerberg has an estimated net worth close to $69.8 billion. Known mainly for co-founding and leading Facebook as its chairman and chief executive officer, Zuckerberg also co-founded solar sail spacecraft development project Breakthrough Starshot. He was born May 14, 1984 in White Plains, New York, and is reported to only take a $1 salary every year. His property portfolio is extensive and includes 2 waterfront properties in Lake Tahoe, a 5,000 square foot estate in Palo Alto, a 5,500 square foot townhouse in San Francisco, and it's reported he spent $100 million on 2 properties in Kauai Island, Hawaii. Collectively, he has over 10 properties, as well as paying $49.8 million for an 89.2% stake of Pilau's Beach, and drives a number of cars including a Volkswagen Golf GTI. Number 21, Daniel Ek. Swedish billionaire, entrepreneur and technologist Daniel Ek is best known as the co-founder and CEO of the music streaming service Spotify. He is 36 years old and has an estimated net worth of $1.9 billion, and Spotify is currently valued at $16 billion. He owns a 3-story home in Sweden, however photos are not currently available to the public. His first company was started at just 13 years old and grew to over 25 employees, and was also the CEO of uTorrent before it was acquired by BitTorrent. Number 20, Hughie Grosvenor. The United Kingdom's youngest billionaire, he is not only the Duke of Westminster, but also a 28-year-old with a bank balance of roughly £10.1 billion. In October 2013, he was named a godfather to Prince George of Cambridge and studied countryside management at Newcastle University, graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree. With links in property development and land ownership, it's thought that he currently owns more land than the Queen. Number 19, Adam Bowden, American billionaire businessman and the co-founder and chief technological officer of Juul Labs. His $1.1 billion fortune is modest compared to some on our list. He is married with 3 children and lives in San Mito, California, and earned a BA in physics from Pomona College, followed by an MS in product design from Stanford University. Number 18, James Monsees, another American billionaire and the co-founder of electronic cigarette company Juul Labs. He has an estimated net worth of around $1.1 billion. He earned a BA in Physics and Studio Art from Kenyon College, followed by an MS in Product Design, once again from Stanford University. Number 17, Kevin Systrom. Co-founder of social media site Instagram, Kevin Systrom is 35 years old, but has already been included on the list of America's richest entrepreneurs under 40 in 2016. His estimated net worth of $1.5 billion has allowed him to purchase a massive and very beautiful Lake Tahoe home that has its own boat dock and oak-styled living room. The study features a large game table complete with vintage rat and barrel chairs, and there is a secret room with a bar and music control center. Number 16, Drew Houston. American billionaire internet entrepreneur and the co-founder and CEO of Dropbox, Geo Houston has a current net worth close to $1.6 billion and is just 36 years old. He attended Acton-Broxborough Regional High School in the 1990s and later graduated with a degree in computer science from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Before Dropbox, he worked on a number of other startups, which include Bit9, Accolade, and HubSpot. Number 15. Eduardo Saverin. Famous for his portrayal in the film about Facebook, Eduardo Saverin is now one of the richest people on the planet, with an estimated net worth of close to $10.7 billion at the age of just 37. Named one of the most promising players aged 30 and under by Business Week, and since leaving Facebook, he has invested in multiple startups, including $30 million in Indonesian regional logistics startups Ninjavan. Number 14. Katarina Martinsson. This 36-year-old Swedish billionaire businesswoman owns 14% of her family holding company, which owns property, pulp and paper companies, and was founded by her grandfather. As of 2019, she has an estimated net worth of $1.4 billion and is 38 years old. She also has a master's degree from Stockholm School of Economics. Number 13. Frank Wang. Founder and CEO of drone company DJI, Frank Wang is a Chinese billionaire entrepreneur with a net worth of close to $4.8 billion. He studied at East China Normal University in Shanghai and Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. 39-year-old Wang became Asia's youngest tech billionaire in 2017, started DJI in his dorm room in 2006, and it is now the world's largest consumer drone company. Number 12. Evan Sharp. Co-founder and chief design and creative officer of Pinterest, this American internet billionaire entrepreneur is, at just 37 years old, a self-made billionaire. From a makeshift office, more notably a 2-bedroom apartment in the heart of Palo Alto, he helped build the first desktop version of Pinterest. He was named one of the most creative people in business by Fast Company in 2014. Number 11. Louise Lind. Owner of property, pulp and paper companies, this 40-year-old Swedish billionaire businesswoman was born in 1979 and lives in Stockholm, Sweden. She owns 14% of LE Lundberg Fortagen, the family's holding company, and has an estimated net worth of close to $1.19 billion. Number 10. Garrett Camp. Billionaire Canadian Garrett Camp is an entrepreneur, product designer and investor, and has helped build a series of companies including founding XPA. He has also helped found many other important companies including Uber, StumbleUpon, and is working on a cryptocurrency he calls Echo. In 2008, Garrett was named by Bloomberg Businessweek as one of tech's best young entrepreneurs, having amassed a fortune of $4.6 billion. He owns an 11,000 square foot mansion in Trousdale Estates of Beverly Hills that he paid $72.5 million for, a price that is said to be the largest in the area for home sales. Number 9. Mike Cannon-Brookes. Co-founder and CEO of the software company Atlassian, he has been called the accidental billionaire, who is the son of a global banking executive with an estimated net worth of $8 billion. Graduating from the University of New South Wales with a bachelor's degree in information systems, he is a member of the Forum of Young Global Leaders. In 2018, he purchased Fairwater, Australia's most expensive house, for $100 million, and the home features 86,000 square feet of space and has one of the largest collections of trees on any property in the country. Number 8. Adam Neumann. An Israeli-American businessman, Adam Neumann co-founded WeWork in 2010 with an estimated personal fortune of over $1 billion. Neumann has also invested in EquityB, a startup for tech investors, and Selena, a hospitality company, with him also owning several buildings in New York City. Number 7. Marcus Persson. Better known by his infamous nickname Notch, this Swedish-born video game programmer and designer is best known for creating in the sandbox video game Minecraft and for founding the video game company Mojang. He later sold Mojang to Microsoft in 2014 for a sum of $2.5 billion million and now has a personal net worth of close to $1.6 billion. He purchased a massive home in Trousdale Estates, Beverly Hills, California for $70 million, another record-breaking property sale for the area. Number 6. Jeff Green. American real estate entrepreneur and $3.9 billion man Jeff Green is a member of the Democratic Party and was a candidate in the 2010 Senate election primaries in Florida. He was born in 1954 in Worcester, Massachusetts and graduated from Johns Hopkins University with a BA in economics and sociology. Green ran in the 1982 Republican primary for the 23rd congressional district race, which he lost, and in February 2011 Green became a signatory of the Giving Pledge. Number 5. Reen Benko. Another real estate magnate, this time from Australia. He owns Cigna, Australia's largest privately held real estate conglomerate. With an estimated wealth of $3.8 billion US, he is currently one of the 10 richest Australians, and Forbes classifies him as the 3rd richest Australian and number 365 on the world list. Some of the more high-profile buildings owned by his company include the Chrysler Building, the Hotel Park Hyatt Vienna, and the former headquarters of Landerbank. Number 4. Jack Dorsey. American computer programmer and internet entrepreneur Jack Dorsey has an estimated fortune of close to $4 billion. The founder and CEO of Twitter and Square, Dorsey was born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri, and was once a member of the board of directors for the Walt Disney Company. He lives in a $4.49 million home in the Hollywood Hills area of Los Angeles, California, and the home features 3,730 square feet of space and has 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. He famously walks 5 miles to work each morning, and in 2019 donated $350,000 to Team Trees, a non-profit that pledges to plant 20 million trees by the end of 2019. Number 3. Yusaku Masaya. Famous for his role in the upcoming moon mission planned for 2023 by SpaceX, he will be the company's first commercial passenger to fly past the moon. He introduced Zozo, a custom-fit clothing brand, and the Zozo suit, an at-home measurement system in over 72 countries and territories. He also owns a Tokyo-based contemporary art foundation and is known for purchasing high-profile art pieces, with one even priced at $110.5 million. He is known to have spent over $98 million in 2 days at one art festival and plans to open a contemporary art museum in Chiba to house his purchases. Number 2. Chris Sacca. American venture investor, company advisor, entrepreneur and lawyer, Chris Sacca is the proprietor of Loesdale Capital, a venture capital fund in the United States. He has an estimated net worth of $1.2 billion and even used his student loans to start a company during law school, and later began a career at Google, investing in companies as an angel investor. He later founded Lowercase Capital LLC, investing in companies such as Kickstarter, Twilio and Lookout, and opened a new $1 billion investment fund in the summer of 2010. He is known to be involved with the Tony Hawk Foundation and is involved with another charity, Water, a non-profit seeking to bring clean drinking water to every person on the planet. He has also worked as a telecommunications, media and technology advisor and campaign surrogate for Barack Obama's 2008 presidential campaign. Number 1. William Li. Chinese business executive and entrepreneur William Li is the founder and CEO of electric car manufacturer NIO and is known as the Elon Musk of China. At the age of 45, he has an estimated net worth of $1.4 billion and has co-founded and invested over 40 companies in the internet and automotive sector. Li rang the bell at the New York Stock Exchange, taking his company public in 2018, and in 2017 he won a number of awards that included GQ China Entrepreneur of the Year. Thank you for watching our video on the top 50 youngest billionaires under 45 in 2020. Please throw a like on the video to support the ongoing series, comment down below if you think I missed anything, and make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notifications on more top list videos coming in 2020.